Natural numbers. Let's find out what are natural numbers. Natural numbers is simply a collection of numbers. The collection includes numbers such as number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, all the way to plus infinity. So we call this collection of all these numbers taken together, we call them natural numbers, and we represent this by uppercase letter N, N for natural numbers. Now, we say that each one of these numbers is a natural number. So one way to think about that can be that natural numbers are numbers that we normally use for counting, right? So do we use the number 0 for counting? Generally not. Do we use negative numbers for counting? Generally not, right? So that is one way to think about what are natural numbers. So simply a collection of numbers starting from 1 and all the positive numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 all the way to plus infinity. So what are not natural numbers? So is 0 a natural number? No, 0 is not a natural number. Similarly, are negative numbers natural numbers? Did we see number 1, number 2, number 11 in our collection? No, we did not. So negative numbers are not natural numbers. Finally, did we see any decimals or fractions in our collection? For example, did we see the numbers say 2.5 or 11.82? I'm just randomly writing some decimals. Did we see these numbers in our collection? No. So decimals are not natural numbers, and fractions. So we did not see any fraction. I'm just writing randomly some fractions here. So we did not see any of the fractions in the collection. So fractions and decimals are not natural numbers. Now, one may argue that, well, the number 2, for example, can be written as 2 by 1, right? But we know that any number is same as that number divided by 1. So this is not really a fraction. Even though technically you can call this a fraction, but this is not really a fraction. So by fraction, we mean fractions such as these, right? So none of the fractions are natural numbers. And similarly, you can write the number 2 as 2.0. So this is not what we mean by a decimal number. By decimal number, we are more referring to a proper decimal number like these. So 0 is not a natural number, negative numbers are not natural numbers, and decimals and fractions are not natural numbers.